Well, Gary, I'm sure that second half stoppage time must have felt like an eternity, but it's a hard-fought point and a well-earned point at that.
Yeah, I agree. Minimum of what we deserved, if I'm being brutally honest. We come here and they spent millions, like I said beforehand, and they made 5 changes, I think it was, to personnel, and that's the luxury that they've got. And we went toe-to-toe against them. We were the better team first half, and the goalie's made a wonderful save from time. We missed some opportunities. And then we saw a different side. Today, I thought we come together as a team. It's September the 20th, and we're still giving league debuts to Brad Collins today, who I thought was excellent, and his experience was terrific, and, it's going to be so valuable for us. And a little bit harsh on Doody, from making his debut last week. But we had, 2, 3 teenagers on the bench as well, and you look at the changes they're making and who they're bringing on, and obviously the money that they spent, but we went toe-to-toe with them, and our game plan was excellent. We then forced them to change the way that they play, and they started going longer, but we stood up to it, and we knew we were going to have to. And did we have a little bit of luck second half? Yeah, of course we did. But that's what we are. That's who we are. It's, we're under no illusions of what we are up against this season, in terms of budget, in terms of spend, in terms of the competition. And probably what we did last season, miraculously, probably set false expectations a little bit for 1 or 2 this season. But we know as a group what we are. And like I say, today was coming together as a team.
You can sort of see the comparison. They've used their full allocation with the 5 changes. You're only able to make 2. Do you feel
I'm able to make more. I chose only to make 2.
Do you feel like having that core and keeping that core in the game and the way the game was going, do you feel like that was important to see through the
course. And like I say, I'm bringing Jack Armour on and bringing Fabio on. And then the rest, the very, very young Dylan Williams obviously played his part, and he's unlucky that today, but with how it was going, it's a very difficult environment to go and put somebody into this. But when the game's like that, but size was against us a little bit as well. But Alex Hartridge blocks, Bees heading it off the line, even headed one off the line off Dokes, So like I say, we've had some real good opportunities first half where we feel we should be in front, but we haven't, and we've grown, like I say, as a team because we've learned from Barnsley away, Stockport away.
I suppose that's one of the things. I mean, you said last time we came here, faced 17 corners, just narrowly less this time with 15 corners faced. Is that a measure of your side and the defensive stability you had today?
Well, what it is it shows you the grit and the determination, and I just said that in the dressing room, that's what we're going to need. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. We know that. We know where we've got to try and get to, and so what they've done today, like I say, is a stepping stone in the right direction, and we've got to now just build on that. And we had a really good week, and we've got to build on that now going into next week now.
I know you said on Thursday about working on in training about getting more bodies in the box. You've now got that foundation of a clean sheet. Is it building on that now and trying to get on the score sheet again?
Well, like I say, to come here today with the game plan that we had, and like I say, the firepower that's available. I love Alfie, mate. I think he's a wonderful striker. I keep chipping away at him to come and play for me for one day because I love everything about him, but can't afford him. So, we knew we had to be spot on with our game plan. And we were, and like I say, we rode a lot late on, but I think we earned that with how we've gone about it and our honesty and our endeavour and the way that we're as a team.
You've already mentioned Alex Hartridge's blocks and the clearance from JJ as well, but the save from Brad Collins to deny Joe Lowe in the 95th minute. Yeah,
exactly. We'll look at that and we'll be disappointed that he got a free header, but, Brad's not really, when you look at the second half, had many saves to make. We've talked about clearances, but actual saves to make, and I feel that that's what we've brought him in for. And he's going to be so valuable for us because of his experience and his quality. And, his distribution today is, assured, and that's only going to get better. I'm sure he wake up stiff tomorrow because of the amount of kicking he's done. He's not done it for a while.
I suppose it gives you a point to build on now. Go back home next weekend to face Plymouth Argyle. I imagine the preparation will be the same as it was this week.
Yeah, no, we need to push on. Like I say, we've given ourselves, a real platform here today in terms of how we went about it and the preparation that went in all week, and we've got to go and do the same again because we're up against the team from the Championship, and we've seen how much they've spent as well. But it doesn't matter to us. We're just going to get on with it and go toe to toe with somebody.
Gary, thanks for your time.
Thank you.